This is esports. You think esports? This is FTC.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Combo Breaker 2022. First year back, baby, and we're in a great venue with some great BlazBlue happening. I am NobodyXE, and of course, I am with Mr. Ebonic Plane. How are you doing, Mr. Ebonic Plane?
Yeah, man, it's been a long 2 days so far. A lot of games going on, a lot of stuff happening, but it has been electrifying pretty much for everything at this point, right? Like,
honestly, I'm surprised how much energy you still have left. After everything that's been going on.
There's just so much in this venue. Like, you were talking about how good the venue is. Like, I don't actually, that's not an exaggeration. There's televisions in the bathroom. Like,
yes. I don't know if you guys have seen it on the twitter.com, but people have been posting them on the toilet and watching some SpongeBob.
Yeah, you know, I'm definitely more a home improvement man myself, but
yeah, that's what I like.
Yeah, I'm taking a bath. Well, I was talking about the channel, like for not Tim Allen. But yeah,
okay. I thought you meant Tim Allen. Like what?
I definitely did watch a lot of that show though when I was younger.
Yeah,
so.
I don't think a lot of these Zoomers know what home improvement is, so. We're going to go right into this match. We're going to have UnsafeOnHit versus Uri.
Yeah, are they doing a button check or are we just good?
Let's see. It is going right into it.
Yeah, it looks pretty real. All right, yeah. So this is top 48 to top 24, excuse me, I believe. So yeah, we're big miss for me, yeah. Oh, fatal counter right there. Took that burst and everything. Unsafe. You know, it's really funny. Unsafe. He's been a player who has not been too much playing BB recently, but all the fundamentals are still there because like Unsafe played BB way back. So
yes. So the big thing about BlazBlue, right? You don't really ever lose the feeling of BlazBlue.
I guess that's true, yeah.
Which is great, but if you're not on the upkeep, you know it's definitely a little hard, and it does not look like Unsafe has been down on the upkeep.
Yeah, and on top of that, too, he plays Celica. Hardly anybody knows how to fight this character in the first place. Like,
I mean, okay, so here's the thing. Even if you know how to play against a character in BlazBlue, it's still pretty hard. Especially with Yuri's character as well, LUEshi.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that. I think LUEshi just fights everybody the same way, personally.
I mean, she's not fighting you. The staff is fighting you.
Yeah, she doesn't have to deal with a whole lot. But, you know, Celica does have one of the best anti-airs in the game, so maybe the best anti-air in the game. So it's like...
Also, very good frame trap as well.
Yeah, exactly. But the staff's staffless right now, too. And
it's okay.
Recalled it.
We're LUEshi out here. We're recalling staffs left and right.
Ooh, yeah, nice anti-air. Yeah, I mean, you can try as you might to try and stop that, but she gets so much off of it, and there it is, yeah. So when you don't know how to fight Celica, you don't know that counter assault is actually really hard to do versus her, but due to the fact that she has multiple points where she'll actually cross through you. I
believe the safest point is actually to do it during the first Rekka.
That makes sense, yeah. Because then, you know, like, she's either already crossed through you or she can't yet, right?
Yep.
So
it's actually really scary for Yuri because the next hit, well, okay, that doesn't matter because all green is going to take it.
Yeah, all green right there. Full conversion on this one. And Uri was kind of fighting for life right there. Unsafe doing a strong job, but I mean, we got one apiece in only the first game so far.
Okay.
Staff set. Yeah, and
Staff
then this
goes
is
the wrong way, though.
Yeah, well, that's also the perfect time for Unsafe to be able to move forward, right? It's because there's no Subama Gaishi, so you can't DP out as Uri. Uri's got to, 2A or just, you know, use barrier.
Yeah. I mean, normals, LUEshi's normals without staff are pretty stubby, but it does control a decent amount of space. Nice cross-up. Drops the combo, though. Oh, baits the DP?
Not going to matter. Yeah, I'm not going to call that one a bait, personally, but...
There was a question mark at the end of mine.
No, right? Totally fair. Yeah, overdrive. Should be able to seal it with the overdrive super on this one as well. Get that extra damage in there.
Boom. That's a lot of damage, baby.
Yeah, no. I mean, overdrive super, because, like, there's also a chance that you have active flow during the super, too, so it's even more damage on top of that.
Do you want to explain to the BlazBlue Zoomers at home what active flow does?
Yeah, active flow actually gives you, it's 10-15% extra damage on every single hit in your combo, right? Your overdrive gauge actually also increases at a much more rapid pace. So you can get burst back much faster, or overdrive if you're going to use it for that, etc.
Nice instant blocks from Unsafe, but tried to challenge on that, but, you know, Yuri with the 2A a little bit faster.
Ooh, yeah, the run under right there to be able to get away from jump D from Uri.
Oh, nice check. Yuri tried to jump back onto the pole, but Unsafe was just like, no. jet into you.
Yeah, that's pretty much one of those things where you're just like, I can never let you get back to the staff because that's how I lost the last game. So we're just going to try to make that a non-factor as Uri's still finding a way to get back, though.
I love the routing from Uri, man. Very, very smart. Puts him back in the corner.
Oh.
Wow, I hit behind!
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not a free combo right there for Unsafe. Yeah, like, despite the fact that Celica sends you Sky High, they also tech at the Sky High portion. So RC tried to do it, but the staff actually messed the combo up. Rare footage of that actually happening. Drop on the combo here from Uri, and there's the car.
Oh, crosses up.
Too far, though.
So,
Overdrive is getting a lot of life back for Unsafe, though. That's the important part.
If I was Unsafe right now, I would try to heal after. Ooh, he's trying to bait it, too. What a guy.
Well, I mean, he took the last burst, right, from the first game?
Yeah,
so.
yeah, man. Unsafe is definitely feeling some burst thirst going on.
It's hard not to. Bursts are really tasty.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Full convert into the corner.
Yeah, and that's one of the strengths of LUEshi. She's just going to always convert into the corner, most likely.
Into a staff mix-up.
Yeah, and then you just have to deal with it. Like, oh, you have a Dragon Punch? Well, I don't really care. 4D is going to be able to get the overhead right there.
Yeah,
Side
right
swap.
into the Kanchan.
Some Magashi knockdown here. Ooh, try to go for the overhead, but maybe a little bit too early.
I think he tried to go for the meaty, but yeah.
It's either the meaty, which I think it was too, or the only other thing would have been like fake the overhead, so that the opponent tries to overdrive, and then the staff puts them in a meaty situation.
Yep. LUEshi has a lot of really stupid mix-ups, to say the least.
They're quite strong. Well, I mean, especially if you're able to catch people's Dragon Punch attempts, right?
Yep.
As well. Like if they can't reversal out, you're definitely sitting pretty as a LUEshi player for sure.
I mean, for the most part, DPing against, well, okay, not in that situation, but most times.
You know, it's funny. Celica uniquely is equipped to be able to Dragon Punch there because her Dragon Punch is armored rather than invincible. Yeah,
yes, that is true.
So it went through the 4 wins, got the overhead here. Unsafe is now going to be able to push forward.
This is going to be a really good setup for Unsafe right here, too, a safe jump. Okay, counter salts out, yep.
Yeah.
No, wow.
Unsafe might be getting a little bit happy on these DPs right now.
If it broke, don't fix it, right?
I guess so. But, I mean, one more mix-up is going to be their whole thing right now. Okay, so this is a get out of jail free card.
Yeah. Just kidding.
Oh, no. Yeah. Immediately hitting overdrive after the 5B to make sure that the burst was unable to do anything. Super good call out from Murray there.
The big thing I want to point out about that is Yuri knew how to punish that.
Yeah.
If you don't know how to play against Celica, punishing that is actually kind of hard.
Yeah, no, it's super difficult. That's why I called it a get out of jail free card, because most people don't actually know how to get it, like stop it, right?
Yes,
like,
yes, or punish it correctly.
Yeah, exactly. And funny enough, in BB tag it goes further.
Yes.
So like that was another thing that I was just mixing up. Was like, it's been so long since I've seen somebody actually play Celica in CF.
I think the last person I saw play Celica was actually Bobby when he was still in the States.
When he was still in the States?
Yes.
Man, shout outs to Bobby.
But up next, we're going to actually have the legendary man himself, Kizzie Kay from Panda Global, versus another legend of the scene.
Yeah, one of the old trifectas of Carl players within, within North America, which is Psykotik.
Good old Canada. Psykotik can put on some muscle, man.
Yeah, Psykotik been working out for sure. Most definitely. Like, good lord, look at his arm size.
God.
Can we get a measuring tool? On his just his forearms. Like I think the biceps would break the measuring tool.
I actually look, the first time I ever met Psykotik, right? He looked like every average Asian guy from Canada, whatever. And then I saw him the next time, and I'm like, dude, this guy's a triangle. This guy came out straight out of Hokuto no Ken. Like,
dude, you're looking huge,
bro. What happened?
Yeah, but so, I mean, Psykotik and Kizzie have been around the BlazBlue scene for a very, very long time, actually. Yeah. These two have been playing the same characters for a very long time, too, as well. So it's going to be Jin versus Carl more than likely, unless there's some weird shenanigans going on today.
Yeah. Psykotik's actually not playing Carl anymore. He's playing Bang or some shit.
Could you imagine downgrading from Carl to Bang?
That would be amazing, but it looks like we're going to go stick with the Carl Clover versus the Jin Kisaragi.
I would lose it. I would be so confused.
Honestly, if anybody that is known for that character like switches randomly for whatever apparent reason, I'd be questioning a lot of things. Unless your character's like, down bad, but...
So this looks real. So, all right, we're getting into it. Always got to check to see if, if it's a button check or not. But, I mean, hey, there it is already on the lows. Looks like Kizzie tried to probably fuzzy jump out. And luckily for Carl, he's got a lot of ways to stop the opponent from being able to do that.
Yeah, it's called calling the sister.
Calling the sister and hitting 2A, very delayed over and over again, and then you try to jump. Oh, you're dead. Oh, speaking of dead, yeah.
So this is Kizzie's time to shine, but, you know, kind of living on a dream, not working with much resources.
Yeah, that's the thing about Carl is, like, you can take away the doll, but, like, that only gets rid of, like, I'm not even sure if it gets rid of 60% of the character's, like, tool set anymore, because maybe in previous versions, but, like, this one, it feels like he can just fight.
Yes, he can definitely fight, or just, you know, it's really hard to catch him sometimes as well. Like, his movement is technically not the most advanced, right?
Yeah. But he's so tiny, he's a slippery little brat. And I mean, luckily Kizzie is able to get out with the DDP right there. Had to spend 25 meter on it, but well worth it. 2C overdrive confirm. If that was like a little bit more overdrive meter, this could kill, but it's not, unfortunately. Oh, got the air throw. Well,
yeah, that was TRM too.
Yep.
I think Psykotik was trying to do a OS and he got a super jump on an accident.
Oh, you know, that's probably a good call, actually, yeah. I mean, I feel like that round was like won by the back of Kizzie Kay just 2Aing the doll as much as humanly possible.
Honestly,
right?
the 2C overdrive was actually kind of immaculate.
It was insane.
Okay. Oh, this is where it starts.
Territory. Yeah.
This is BlazBlue's a fun game.
Yep, and it's another unblockable. So overdrive and Dragon Punch do get you out, but there's ways that Carl can set you up so that you know you do it. But I think what Kizzie is probably just going to do here is just take the unblockable over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, ooh, okay.
So like if Kizzie kept getting unblockable there, he would just take it until death, right? Because then you would go to next round, but you're already ahead. You still have your overdrive. You weren't first to use it, kind of thing.
Yep. That situation is just so frustrating to be in. But you know, I think Kizzie is definitely seasoned enough to kind of deal with that.
Yeah, and I mean, some characters just have to take it. That's the worst part. Like, Jin's not one of the characters who always has to take it, but it's...
I mean, with the advent of overdrive, I feel like it's a little bit easier to deal with it.
Absolutely, I totally agree. Oh, yeah, and just sitting down back as much as possible to try and look for the burst, but Kizzie's smartly waiting, right? He knows that, like, the doll's going to do all the work here. I shouldn't burst yet.
Yep. All right, gets him in the corner. Nice routing. Gets him in the corner. Or Oki 2A.
Oh, yeah, nice.
The honest Jin Oki.
Oh my god, I always talk about how this character is super dumb and nobody ever like, oh, he's honest.
He's honest, man. He's just 2Aing you. It's like, do you understand what implications there are on him 2Aing me?
It's, you can write a dissertation for sure, but I mean, hey, you want to talk about implications of crazy mix-up potential? Well, there's one from Carl. The doll's going to die here, but you... Nope, never mind. You actually can't kill because of that. Could have used Big Bang Upper. Oh, tried the cheeky stuff.
Yeah, that was... Oh, yeah, the classic. I'm ice scarring.
Crouch confirmed. Wants to go for absolute max damage here, and you can see it.
That was the mix-up right there.
I actually wonder if Ice Car was going to end up killing there. It might have. It was very close. You know, Carl is a lower health character.
Yeah, he is a lower health character, but, you know... Sorry.
I was going to say that Confrio was about to hit that JC the first time, and then it happened again, and it did actually hit that time. So yeah, first game right there. Very slow, but that's how you have to play versus Carl sometimes. You can't allow him to put you in the mix.
It's okay, though, because this match was pretty close. Wow. Carl just sliding.
Yeah, the rare aggressive start from a Carl player. Normally they can kind of sit back and just wait for the opponent to hang themselves into the doll in some sort of way. But I mean, you know, I think Psykotik was just like, no, you're not going to hang yourself, so I need to get in there now.
Psykotik messed up that mix-up over there. That could have been a really juicy cross-up. But all right, nice delay tech. I think that's another thing that a lot of BlazBlue players don't really understand is like why these players do so many delay techs, especially against characters like Carl.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you first start out, doing regular tech is probably the best idea because you don't want to take the extra damage, but then like you have to start recognizing what the opponent could do to you if you don't delay tech, because when you tech immediately, it's very easy for somebody to meaty you, right? And so when it's Carl, he can meaty you into literally anything, such as an unblockable maybe.
Yeah, Carl has a lot of those.
Or this command grab right here. There's no way to punish that from that distance, actually, for Carl. Wow, that was... You know, actually, Kizzie just made the right call there, straight up.
I like it. I mean, Kizzie's definitely one of the smarter players in the scene, still, to this day.
Oh, there's the overhead, which is going to cancel out the fireball there from Ada. And there's a 100 meter here from Psykotik, so there could be a chance of a counter assault, but not going to matter if you can't block the overhead, right?
All right, rolling into Ada. Careful for that projectile. It's gone now because Carl got hit.
Oh, man. And
Yeah, dude, he's just controlling so much of this space. He's running Psykotik down corner to corner over here.
Yeah, and that in turn is keeping Psykotik away from Ada, which means that, you know, just no options in terms of being able to armor through anything Kizzie is doing. And that means there's no way to stop Kizzie.
Yeah, the thing that Kizzie's like really playing up to right now is just, like, Ada's not on the screen. All right, it's time to go in, it's time to go in, it's time to go in.
Oh. Interesting. No grab right there to be able to hit the crouch confirm from Psykotik. Maybe an input error, but it's going to have huge implications for the rest of this because Kizzie is now out.
Ada's not anywhere close anymore. Once again, just the 5A pressure. Okay, Ada's back now. Found a little gap to summon her.
Yeah, you use the defensive option they could have done to get out of the corner to instead summon Ada, which, I mean, you have to make that choice as a Carl player. Okay, delay stagger on this one. Tried to go for the overhead. It's been paying off a lot to go for overhead as Kizzie, so there's no reason for him to stop.
Yep. Oh, wow. I think that was a misinput.
Possibly, yeah. Burst is forced, though, from Kizzie. Yeah, you can just take the game off this, but he's looking for the burst.
My goodness.
I think that was pretty obvious on that one, to be honest with you.
I mean, he still spent 50 meters. That's a hard commit, all right?
Yeah,
that was a hard commit
you also have to do it like immediately, right?
Yeah.
You can't delay it any further because bursts are instantaneous in this game. You can't exactly react to them.
Yes,
so.
bursts are very fast. Shades to shout outs to not Persona because Persona bursts
or CT BlazBlue where you could react to burst. Do you remember those days? Because those were dark times.
When somebody reacted to your burst and then you died.
Yeah, because you were in danger state because you bursted, so you took extra damage.
Not to mention there was that tug of war going on.
Yeah, the guard Libra. But I mean, whatever. We're past the dark days right now. Kizzie's got active flow. Was able to catch the roll, and that's one of the dangers of rolling right there. Is you are vulnerable.
Messes the knockdown combo after that, but still works out.
Yeah, and Ada helping out right there with the fireball. And I mean, you know, Kizzie's got headphones on, so you know you can't blame it on sound right now.
Yeah, that's another thing. If you go to a tournament and you play against a Carl player, you better request for sound because you cannot hear it once you throw in the fireball.
Oh yeah, DP's out.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean you have 50 meter, right? So if the DP does, what?
I'm so mad for Kizzie right now. I'm actually so mad.
I'm not mad for Kizzie, but that was definitely not okay.
he did the right thing. He did the right thing.
Well, I mean, okay, so versus Carl isn't the right thing, though. See,
that was the right thing.
But it's not because he got hit. That's just how it is.
He made their guard cancel.
But then Ada is right there. So you have to be ready for Ada as well. That's something that has to like be in your mind no matter what.
Let me be tight.
You can be tight, but the other people got to know that like if you're fighting against Carl, they have to have this mindset. They can't just get mad.
I'm sure many people are mad right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I was upset too, but like whatever, you know. Like,
all right. Psykotik, nice.
Oh
yeah. So that thing with the Carl's roll is actually projectile invul on frame 1. So nice pickup.
Yeah, it's going to be able to get full conversion right here. Now, Ada's going to have a little bit less than a half a bar.
Nice
and
block.
so that means there's only a couple of mix-ups. Honestly, yeah, I was going to say, like Kizzie can just kind of block for a couple more seconds, and then Ada would eventually be dead.
Yes.
Either that, or Psykotik's got to find a way to get the health back. And so either way, it's in Kizzie's favor with that.
Yeah. I actually really like how when Kizzie is looking to do as much damage to Ada as possible, he's literally standing on top of her as 2A, 2A, 2A.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, force the burst right here from Psykotik. You know, it could take it from this, but that DP, and that's really good for Kizzie because this would have been a round where Psykotik was going in with the burst, and no longer that's the case. They're in fact even on it with 0% burst gauge. Instant block is, I mean, you got to instant block as much as possible in this situation so you can build meter as quickly as possible so you can then get to your Dragon Punch. Or your EX Dragon Punch.
EX Dragon Punch, yeah.
Yeah, because he's still got the other two.
Scary situation, but you know what, Kizzie? Nice
nice
that was
block
good block on overhead. I would have crouch blocked that.
Can't block everything, and you know that's the thing that you can notice when you watch Psykotik play is that even if somebody is blocking a lot of the overheads or anything like that, he kind of has a contingency afterwards.
Yes. I mean, you always got to think. You're playing chess, baby. You guys got to think a couple moves ahead. Nice block on that delayed air dash. The cross up though, yeah, bursts out.
Ooh,
nice,
throw tech on that one, yeah.
I like
Psykotik's defending really well now.
Yeah. I really like how methodical that Kizzie was playing that matchup. Just because, you know, he knew that Psykotik at 50 meter. He knew that Ada was on the opposite side of the screen. He was structuring his pressure well enough to beat against guard cancel, right? And that's like another thing that a lot of players I see aren't really thinking about in the long term.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not going to matter. Psykotik's going to be able to take the set here, and I do like that Psykotik was able to start figuring out kind of the way that Kizzie was defensively starting to do stuff. Once he was recognizing that Ada Doll was like closer to death, started to become more aggressive, right?
Yes,
because then either Psykotik is going to kill the doll to try and keep the doll moving and stop you from your aggression, or Psykotik has to find a time to get doll health back, which usually requires you backing off. And so that was actually like huge detriment for Psykotik.
Yes.
And then a little bit later it was like, okay, you know what? Let's just then start to be aggressive when the doll is about to die, so you can put Kizzie back into like
block
any
string,
block string or something.
Just by myself, let me put in a block string. Let me reach in a little bit of health for Ada, and then let's get this train moving.
Yep.
But up next, we're gonna have DLZ
Right at
all the
Ireland.
way from Europe, and of course Towito. Towito, the bullet player. Maybe he'll pick somebody else.
I don't know. Towito has been pretty sticking with the characters that they play, and I have to give Towito props. Has just basically been carrying a lot of BlazBlue on his back. Not going to lie whatsoever. Towito has been basically one of the online like
Pillars.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And over on the other side, though, DLZ back with a vengeance. Last time I saw DLZ was at Psykotik prior to COVID in the States.
Yes,
in the States.
And he beat SKD.
He beat SKD, went on to grand finals, got second place from what I remember. And so,
No, I thought that was grand finals. Was SKD versus DLZ. Beta Dude. I'm sorry. Yes. You are correct.
So yeah, but I mean, we're not there yet. DLZ has to get there, and to be quite honest with you, this is one of the big forces of BlazBlue, just in the world, is DLZ. Quite honestly, one of the stronger players for sure.
Playing a very good character now too.
Yeah. Susan has been.
He's been unlocked.
Been quite strong as of recent for sure. Oh, but there's the counter assault right there. And yeah, Towito, luckily, considering he's one of the online pillars, he's played versus Susan a lot. I mean, this is one of the most popular characters in the entire game.
I'm actually really surprised how popular Susan has become. Honestly.
Ooh, dropping the combo there for DLZ. That might make this this overdrive not. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, that JA was really smart. Just jump back JA to air.
JA is such an insane button for Susanoo because it hits on both sides.
Yes.
It's like just a giant bubble of a hitbox. So and DLZ uses
no
a lot.
It makes no sense. And it also has so much hit stuff.
Yes. Yeah. So first round there to DLZ. I mean, that JA was one huge factor for that for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%. That jump C counter hit, that's gonna be big.
Yep, safe jump on this one. And while Billet doesn't have a traditional DP, she still has something that you do have to watch out for that is invincible. So gotta if you're safe jumping the character, you're probably still doing it correctly.
It's gonna be a very decent chunk of damage into another unlock.
Ooh, was trying to catch the low right there. Forced to use 50 meter because wanted to go for it, but with so much health and the plus frames on third kick, you've definitely got your opponent cornered.
Yes,
quite
exactly.
literally.
I actually think that level 1 dust kick is better than level 2.
Oh yeah, because you actually get the extra
you get the extra knockback from level 2,
and so you can't mix up nearly as well. Wow, that JB, and there's that JA we're talking about. Yeah, it hits on both sides. It's just giant.
That baits it.
And that's that Dragon Punch we were talking about earlier from Bullet. It's not normally what you think a Dragon Punch would be, but it's essentially an invincible hit grab, right? And so you can block it, and that's what you saw DLZ do right there.
Speaking of DPs, we haven't even seen Susan unlock his.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I think his DP is probably the best in the game.
I'm not 100% sure I can say yes to that, but I'm also not going to refute it.
It is a projectile. It is a strike. It is also RCable on block. Okay, so there's a few characters that have projectile DPs. One being LUEshi, and she can't RC that.
Well, LUEshi's the only one who can't RC her DP on block. Just period, right?
Period.
So.
And the only other one is Tsubaki's DP, which is also contested to be one of the best DPs in the game.
I mean, that one is just cancelable without RC, so.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, that's a fatal counter 5C. Hold on. And you had heat levels too, and plus meter.
Oh my goodness, look at this damage.
Now Susan is second highest health in the game. Oh no, I was one. That might have been a kill. Not gonna matter because this will kill. So
God,
Towito might have actually been able to do the 7K there.
Yes, he had the meter.
He had all the bar. So
I would expect it.
Yeah. For all of Bullet's weaknesses, if she has level 3 heat and you 5C fatal counter somebody, they're dead.
I mean, she's a big girl, man. She's a big girl.
She eats her Wheaties. She does not skip leg day.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that.
The fuzzy
jump combo, too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just the 2B. A lot of people like to, try to backdash there, but if you catch them in the middle of it and they mess up their backdash input.
Wow, the challenge on the lock-on. Nice. I like it.
Oh,
Susanoo's 6B is plus on block, so if you have an invisible DP and you're looking for it, just bait it.
Yeah, okay, there's the overdrive right there from Towito trying to get out. Yeah, I was looking to try and to fake the cross up there, so hit lock on to stay on the same side. But overdrive is out, and I mean, while overdrive didn't get the greatest of use, it at least got Towito out of the corner.
Yep.
This could kill.
Oh, my
Rambo
goodness,
super.
yeah.
And you have enough unlocked that this will do enough damage, 100%. So DLZ is now going to be on set point here.
This lizard does a lot of damage.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
This lizard does a lot of damage.
Oh, God of Destruction for a reason, right?
It's this evil Hakuman, man. Evil Hakuman with more moves. All right, captures into the corner.
It's going to be 1 heat level for Towito. Oh, 2. Got the charge up. Great server. Oh no.
The classic.
No. Yeah,
Oh,
see,
no,
that's the problem though.
Big.
That's why I was saying oh no, is because like now you're setting the opponent's mental stack up to think, oh, you're just gonna keep doing this over and over again, which opens them up to fatal counter 5C, which we talked about the damage before. Okay, I mean, even if he messed it up, look at what damage it afforded. Oh, but awesome 2C right there from DLZ.
I was gonna ask if DLZ was gonna use this overdrive to unlock some specials because he is sitting on some
nothing. In fact.
Yeah.
Okay, well he's got God Press now, and he's gonna unlock one more.
One more. Yep. This is the Grand Viper.
And then one final thing. If that's Dragon Punch, it finally came out. A Dragon Punch again, RIC. Yeah, that's TRM setup right there.
TRM setup. That's really smart.
Which means you cannot tech that throw. If you see the words throw, reject, miss, even if it is purple, that's going to be DLZ moving on versus Towito. And that was winner side, right?
Yes, that was winner side. But the big thing with a lot of the TRM stuff, right, is like, oh man, like these guys are just mashing throw or whatever. It's like, no, like the BlazBlue is advanced to the point where a lot of players are using a lot of option selects to get out of pressure.
Yes.
To get out of a lot of unlikely scenarios or whatever, make it easier on them. So the way that you adapt to it is to actually do what DLZ did, which is move directly, cancel, and move the throw. So DLZ going to be moving on. We'll still see Towito and losers at some point. However, up next, we're going to have LUEshi versus Coma. LUEshi is 9-player, and so is Coma. Yep.
We're about to see a 9-mirror.
Shouts out to Coma, man. That guy's. This is part of the old guard also.
This is an old guard player for sure. I'm a big Coma fan personally.
You're a Coma stan?
Yeah, absolutely. Coma came to PNW one time, and we had one of the funnest sets I've ever played in my life.
That's what I'm talking about.
So, but I'm a big Coma fan. The thing is LUEshi is from PNW. LUEshi has been one of my better friends within the FGC that I've ever made, period. So, it's obviously kind of hard for me to watch this to see who wins.
Honestly, I'm happy because I get to see a 9-player beat up another 9-player. It doesn't matter who it is.
Now you know how it feels. Oh man, I had just like every other tournament, I had multiple 9s in my path.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah.
I had to beat at least I think 3 9s just to get where I was. So
honestly, you're used to it by now, right?
Yes, absolutely. That's I think that's one of my best matchups, despite it like what it was previously in CF1. It's not as bad anymore, but
I think it's still pretty.
I think it's fine. I think it's fine in CF2.
Personally, for me, right?
Okay. Sure.
Not a big fan of the 9 matchup still. It's not fun.
Of course, it depends on what character you're playing, right?
I play Izanami.
What is your problem? Why are you upset?
I just look for reasons to be upset.
I guess it's fair. I mean, you were a Kagura player at one point.
That was a long time ago. We don't talk about that.
You were a Pataker player at one point.
True.
So the 9 mirror, this is it's really funny. We actually don't even see this mirror a lot. Because normally at BlazBlue tournaments, like, top 8s and top 16s and stuff have like a huge variety of characters because, there's so many characters in the game. It's very easy for that to happen. So
I love watching the 9 mirror just because it's so not BlazBlue. You understand
what is it, Dota 2? What is it?
It's
CSGO? Like, what do you want?
They're playing Final Fantasy 14, man. They're both summoner players, and they're both just building Legos.
Ooh, yeah, tried to use God Fist right there to catch the anti-air, but okay, so LUEshi is the anime reference.
The anime reference.
Yeah.
And then Coma, of course, is the witch.
Yeah.
I guess they're both witches, but
yeah, well, you know, they are both playing 9, of course, right?
Tanzanite, okay.
Oh, caught the back roll. Yeah, you know, and that's because Coma did walk forward a little bit prior to doing that, because if it was just back roll by itself, Coma would have actually missed the 3C.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, trying to interrupt right there, but wow, delayed button there from Coma on the block string, looking really strong here. Could kill.
Yep, there we go. Into the laser super, there should be death. So the big thing about Coma that I really like about his playstyle, and like multiple games, whatever, right, is he's very quick to adapt.
Yeah, no, goodness, man, I remember that PNW set I played versus Coma. I could definitely agree with that heavily.
He's quick to adapt. He's methodical, almost to a fault, but his reactions are also incredible.
Well, the burst comes out right there. LUEshi, yeah, luckily the dash is frame 1 projectile invulse, so at the very least you can, you know, kind of get away from those. We got the hit RCs to try and keep momentum going here. Oh, the mix-up right there. Yeah, so that was a reset. You probably didn't see it, but it was a reset. Yeah, 9 has 2 normals that look almost exactly the same, and one of them actually leaves you standing.
3C.
Yeah, exactly, and the other one actually launches you, right? And so the way the meta is developed to fight 9 is a lot of people look at her spell gauge while she's doing block strings or combos, right?
Yep.
And so they try to check that, and if they see Kunzite, they stand up to block it because it's overhead.
Yep.
Problem being is what happens is you stand up and they do 2C, 3C instead. You get clipped.
The real mean one is when they do 2C into God Hand also.
Either one, really.
They could do both in the single thing.
I think 2C, 3C is worse because then you just get like a full combo off it. So.
Oh wow,
the
nice. Yeah. He's been noticing that Coma's been trying to up back a lot out of a lot of things.
And that's the 6B, right? Or is it A? No, A is water. So
yes.
B is 6B. Sorry. Yeah, oh yeah, and that's just plus enough that you can get a button out before Coma can. So LUEshi is going to be able to set up meteorites. Problem is, I feel like meteorites suck in this matchup because of teleport dash.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you have to meaty, otherwise you just can't use them. Oh, but 6C right there is going to be able to finish it off. LUEshi coming in strong.
Another problem with the mirror, right, is like, if you were any other character, you should probably be able to check 9 out of a lot of things. In the mirror, 9 has some pretty slow buttons.
Yeah, most definitely, and a lot of the stuff that you're trying to use are projectiles too. So she's like really well equipped, to be honest, to be able to get around her own stuff.
Yes.
Honestly, if I was LUEshi, I would actually use the gravity well, because then it stops her from. Yeah. Because like if she goes into it, she can't move. Like she can only teleport dash, which is telegraph.
Yeah. Right, so the meteor is just meeting to make sure she can't backdash out.
I think that was unblockable right there because it was meteors plus vines plus jumping normal. So the vines, if you don't know, from 9 the Phantom are a low. So if she hits you with an overhead, you're done.
Oh, Skull. That's a spell actually not many people see get used.
Yeah, it's because it's only good for so many characters, right?
Yeah.
I don't know really what you do with it versus 9 personally, but okay, reset time.
Oh no, we're just stalking. We're stalking.
Okay, counter assault plus RC right there. Oh, goodness. It's such a scary situation, but the Smash logo comes out. Couldn't get a combo off it because it wasn't counter hit. If there's counter hit, there's a bigger wall bounce, right? So you get the 6C. Oh, my goodness.
We're trading left and right. And yeah, a good button placement by LUEshi right there. LUEshi's been mixing up his moveset by using a lot more like, oh, Coma's standing in this position, I should use 5B instead.
Yeah, and I mean 5B is the longer reaching of the normals at the speed that it's at, right?
Yep.
So you're getting a lot of mileage out of just being able to catch somebody trying to up back.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, it's a 9 player, so you're probably catching them up backing.
Another thing is like 9-6B is actually huge as well as an anti-air.
Which, yeah, we saw LUEshi use to great effectiveness the last game. But Coma this time is the one getting the anti-air. And yeah, you can see it. I think Coma's starting to adopt it too. It's just like, you know, these win specials or normals have been quite strong versus me. I can only imagine they're great versus him too.
Yeah,
Okay.
Coma over here just absorbing the knowledge.
Oh no.
Yeah, okay. That's smart.
Yeah, had to use overdrive for it, which
I mean, it's not terrible.
Well, no, it's actually great because you get active flow off of the EA,
yeah,
right?
you see how fast his meter's coming back right here.
Yeah, I mean, LUEshi used his burst first and did not get it back. Did not get more meter back than Coma. That's what you and I were talking about just a minute ago.
Early bursting without because when you burst early, you are locked out of getting EA.
Ooh, okay, the fairy just saving right there because Coma did try to press because that was a situation where if you pressed, you would have hit 9. However, if the fairy's there, well, that becomes different. And the reset, prevalent right here for LUEshi.
All right, just sets as the fairy. Actually, as 9, you can actually backdash or forward dash out of that setup.
Yeah, unfortunately though, with the character possibly meeting, there's no way to know for sure if you're actually able.
Yeah.
Oh, nice block on the reset. Was able to dash out. Okay, you can't block everything though.
Oh, yep, there it is. That's hard to block. The a 4 normal into the kunzite.
Yes.
Yep, burst out. No burst thirst here.
Oh, well, I mean, Coma has burst now and could use it for overdrive. Not going to be required.
This is going to be it. Yeah.
Try it into the laser beams.
Yeah.
Coma is going to be moving on. Good stuff right here to both. That was a very intense match.
Like I said, methodical play, man. Just Coma. Just controlling that neutral space really well, confirming all of those stray hits. LUEshi was definitely trying to kind of play like 9 against any other character, I feel. He was using meteors a lot.
Yeah, that first game was definitely like that, right? It took until maybe the second and third game for LUEshi to really kind of like play the 9 mirror rather than 9 versus another character kind of thing.
Yes, exactly. But up next, we're going to have Burning Nachos all the way from the West Coast versus BlackAtlas. Yeah,
I mean, these are another 2 set of people who I think just about everybody knows from like playing in online events as well.
Yes, exactly.
It's so nice that everybody can kind of come out now again. Like
it's been eye-opening.
Yeah.
Right? It's like man, there's all these people that I've never seen before come out here. And then also, I feel left out because me and James, right? Me and James, we coming into the Evo once, and then nobody knows who we are anymore.
That's what life is like.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shouts out to UMAD, baby.
That's another event that should be coming up, right? Or did it just happen? It's one of the 2.
It's one of those 2. Well, shouts out to literally all of Canada because Bryce is here, and I have not seen Bryce in like 6 years.
I got to speak directly to Bryce in person.
Exactly.
we got to speak not over a Discord call. No. not
saw
in DMs.
The man.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, Potch P is here. Like, oh man, I miss all those guys.
Yeah, and I mean, there's 2 scenes in Canada. You know, there's the Montreal scene and there's the Vancouver scene, right?
Honestly, I'm a Montreal stan, man. Okay, I'm all about French Canada. Those guys are crazy.
I'm over in West Coast, so I get to experience the Vancouver scene quite a bit more. So I mean,
they're like what, like a 3-hour drive?
Well, it's because I'm in Oregon. It's like it's much more. If it was Seattle, I think that drive is like 4 hours. Or something like that. So.
Yeah.
Because it takes me at least 3 to get to Seattle.
Yeah, 3 to Seattle, but then it's 3 for them to go to Seattle.
So we usually end up meeting in the middle, but unfortunately I opted to not go to the last Canadian Vancouver tournament, but I went to the Pinnacle, which was right before that. So I'll take that. You know, Vancouver BlazBlue has never stopped playing. In fact, it has actually grown. But this is Montreal BlazBlue that we're talking about. So.
Shouts out to French Canada, man. Those guys are. If you guys have never met any of the French Canadian players, you need to meet them because they're probably the nicest, most stereotypical French Canadian people you've ever met in your life. I've never heard anybody be as nice as those guys ever in my life.
Well, I'm sure you'll have a chance at the next UMAD, right?
Yes, exactly.
United Montreal Air Dashers. Make sure to check them out whenever you get the chances. We're going to be getting into the next game. Burning Nachos, BlackAtlas. Atlas is like a multi-game specialist too, is the crazy thing. Like I feel like if there is a game that exists with a scene, Atlas has played it, right?
Honestly, yeah. Yeah, that is right. I remember, I think I saw him on P4 right before the charity event.
Ah, man, classic. And by classic, I mean that's a newer intro because there was a different one previously, and then they updated it in CP. I think it was.
I think they've changed it every single iteration.
Was
of
it
the
every game?
I think so.
Oh man, that's good on them. I love this game. Yeah, 2A pressure right here. So earlier we were actually talking about like Jin doing 2A pressure. Jin's implications for doing 2A pressure is crazy. Ragna doing 2A pressure is not nearly as hellacious, but Ragna has to do it. He doesn't have a choice.
Yes. Oh
right?
no,
So,
that was a misinput with the 2D right there.
yeah, Burning Nachos definitely gonna take it. Oh.
The implications of Ragnar doing 2A aren't that scary, but if he hits you, he definitely does a lot of damage.
Well, it's not even just a lot of damage too. It's the fact that his unique mechanic is that he heals himself,
yes.
right? So you know, he takes your life and you just and you heal him basically.
Ragnar technically has normal character health, right? But if he's life stealing, he has a lot more health.
Yeah. So like, what was it? Beta Dude and I talked about this actually. Ragnar is a 12,000 life character.
12,000 life character.
Yeah, because he life steals it all back. His actual life is like around like 10.
I want to say 10.
Yeah. So he used to be tied with, or just above Carl for Carl and Taokaka, but Carl and Taokaka's health actually ended up getting buffed in CF. Or no, CP 1 or 2.0? One of the two. Okay, second gen. Oh, goes to the reset. Getting a little cheeky right there is BlackAtlas. I don't know. That might come back to haunt BlackAtlas as Burning Nachos. Okay. Oh, caught it. Yeah, and there's that stagger pressure. We're talking about it quite a bit. So there it is. 2A was able to catch the crouch confirm right there, and yeah, you can see Burning Nachos just like, all right, that was good. It was good. Nice. I'm just breathing. I'm trying to calm down, you know, and that's what Burning Nachos needs right now. BlackAtlas has already hit rematch. It looks like. Okay, there it is. Yeah. It's always really odd to see the person who wins take such a big breather as if they really need to think about what they did wrong. And I mean, I guess that could be the case, but oh, them's fighting herds out. Them's fighting herds is actually about to get a console release, if I do remember correctly, very soon here. They're here at the event.
Yeah. They're representing really hard right now, actually, at the I just lost my voice super hard right there.
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. And plus, they have the intro to go through, so you know they must have known.
I just choked on my cough drop super hard. You know, like when in that episode of SpongeBob where Patrick is eating snow and he chokes on snow and then it melts.
He's all good then after that, and you'll be all good. It'll be okay. Okay, instant block on the fireball there. Ooh, the knockdown. Okay, so yeah, it's going to get some of that life back, and this is where that health drain comes into fruition, because it even happens on block, too.
Nice stagger pressure.
Ooh, caught in the air is going to...
Yeah.
So there's two instances of being of overdrive cancel right there, or well, technically three. There's the overdrive cancel where it locks out the burst before it happens. There's the overdrive cancel where you do it just in time to be able to block. And there's the overdrive cancel that the burst comes out and still hits you.
But look at how fast his overdrive is coming back, right?
Yeah, good lord. 70% before BlackAtlas got 30. And they used it at the same time. That is the power of Active Flow right there. That is why Active Flow is one of the key features and things that you need to pay attention to.
The aggression from Burning Nachos right now.
Yeah, it's got meter on this one. This should be an easy kill off the RC. No, I guess didn't recognize that wasn't going to kill and tried to, just finish it off with Carnage Cinders as fast as possible.
Oh, wow. Big counter hit.
Wait, this definitely is possible for Jin. He's known to be able to make comebacks. This is the comeback character for sure.
I feel like if I was BlackAtlas, I'd probably go for a mix-up off that Ice Guard instead of doing the follow-up.
Yeah, I think I would agree. Oh, but there it is. Yeah, BlackAtlas has been getting caught fuzzy jumping, I think every time a block string has connected.
So the big thing is recognizing if they're actually looking for your fuzzy jump, right?
Yeah, which can be quite difficult, honestly.
Stuck in the corner right here.
Ooh, 60 pressure.
Yep. If you're too slow on that 60, okay.
Okay, it's gonna get all of this life back. Like, actually just all of it. Well, that's if he wants all of it.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's probably gonna, yeah.
I mean, that was full corner carry for the price of
3.4K, you know, is what you also got. And yeah, you got 30% of your burst meter back on top of that.
He's not even EA yet.
Nope.
So he's gonna get, there's the EA. Watch that meter, baby, watch that meter.
Yeah, it's just rapidly going up right now. And oh yeah, tried to probably get an anti-air with BlackAtlas, but just did it a little bit too late. Wants to get the corner carry. Burning Nachos in full control. Oh, there's the overhead again. You know, it's so interesting. BlackAtlas's overheads probably was getting him killed earlier, but you know, hasn't been deterred from the option just yet.
Nice cross up. Has his burst, but you know, honestly, he's still got another round to work with.
Okay, mix up off of this. Yeah, and I mean, there's 100 meter here, so counter assault is also not...
Oh my goodness!
I wonder if the freeze of overdrive accidentally made BlackAtlas get that ice car right there.
Yeah.
Oh
my
DP,
god! That was supposed to be a DP, and he hit 2C. He got lucky. Even both of those guys are laughing.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
it was the right choice, but also the wrong choice, but it worked out in the end.
Oh man, so there it is, 2-way pressure coming in, and just barely missing on the 6C, which means a free whiff punish, yeah, because like 6C has a huge amount of whiff recovery.
Yes. All right, all the way to the corner.
Okay.
Get the knockdown. He's on set. Oh wow, just DPs. I think that was supposed to be a safe jump.
You know, I don't think you can get a safe jump off his on-set knockdown.
Yeah, probably not.
I'm pretty sure you can, but I could be wrong.
Jin has a lot of things. You know, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Jin has a lot of things. End of the sentence.
Jin has things.
Jin is quite strong. Oh, but the jump seat, oh, it didn't get the kill off of the 5B pickup right there. Unfortunate. As Burning Nachos could have. Does he really want the Astral that bad? Is that what's going on here? Okay.
I think he was sitting at that range where if Jin threw out another fireball, he could reaction into corner scissors right there.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he could have got the full combo off that, but I mean, it's not going to matter. As BlackAtlas is going to unfortunately go to the losers bracket, and Burning Nachos is going to be moving on here.
Yes, exactly. But moving on, we're going to actually have a quick ad break for you guys. So tune around. We'll be back with more BlazBlue action.
Hey, welcome back to Combo Breaker 2022 BlazBlue Central Fiction. We're going from top 48 to top 24, and the first person after this sentence to make a Morbius pun is banned from the chat. Thank you so much.
Don't worry, I'll do it for you. First off, we have Swirley glasses against our very own Kizzercrate, and I think Kizzercrate is crazy because he morbed out in his voice.
Okay, so you're just banned. So you have to take the hat. Here, I got you. All right, so yeah, so the rest of this tournament's going to continue on without nobody EXE, right? Oh man, yeah, but for real though, so we do have Swirley Glasses versus Kizzercrate, and so a lot of people have recognized the both of these players as 9 players, right? For I think all
another
of CF.
9-player.
Yeah, oh, you didn't know that that's what we were getting?
No.
Oh, you didn't know. All right. Well, you're in for it.
I'm gonna more about this time, dude.
The wheel of fate is turning. Is this gonna be button check or are we good? I guess we're gonna find out.
It looks like a button check. I don't know.
It's real.
Oh, it looks like a button check to me, baby.
Okay, that is the most, I hate saying it, but that is the most Kizzercrate burst I've ever seen in my life.
That is 100% a Kizzercrate burst.
Oh my goodness, I feel so bad saying it, but that's just the truth. If you've ever played Kizzercrate, you just know.
I taught him how to play BlazBlue, and honestly,
you teach him how to burst like that? Is that your fault?
I did not teach him how to burst like that at all, actually. I would be yelling at him right now. Actually, let me go to the stage real quick. Hey, Ryan, can you
fill in?
Can you fill in real quick?
Oh, okay, there it is, though. Swirley with the 3C.
Yep.
Round
Very
start.
Nice. I wonder how... wow, okay, no, never mind. He doesn't know how to play the Nightmare at all.
You know, I mean, it happens. It's really funny because, like, we did talk about it earlier. Like, you're watching the stream right now, and it probably seems weird that we said this, but, like, 9 mirror is not something that comes up very often, if ever, right? And this is, like, one of the first tournaments I have commentated 2 9 mirrors within the same block. Yes. I don't think that's ever happened, actually, for me.
Honestly, I'm surprised that there are not more 9 mirrors. There's a lot of 9 players, man. And they never run into each other. And
oh, Plus 10 push-ups for Kizzercrate right there. Oh no.
I need to go. I need to go right now. I need to go right now.
Swirley Glass is taking it all the way to the bank on the purple throw. Okay, so after this set, Kizzercrate will do 10 push-ups. You know, unless there's more purple throws, of course. Was that a TRM?
Yeah, no, it
wasn't.
It was
okay, no. I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking because maybe maybe Kizzercrate couldn't detect it, but no. Okay, so it was a purple throw. Oh,
you have like 30 frames to take that thing, man.
I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. All right, yeah, I mean, Kizzer is having such a difficult time right now. Swirly Glasses is like, just essentially commanding the neutral, right? Like picking the button.
What am I watching?
No, that's TRM. That's TRM. He couldn't attack that. Okay, that one's okay. Yeah, that was a really strong pressure tool though for Swirly Glasses. Made it so that you would want to try to throw tech by the walk up with like really slow with Karaoke. Then the mix up here, Swirly Glasses in absolute control right now.
Kizzer is lost right now. He's playing like he's lost.
Okay, well, I mean, you know, that was a much better start than previously, right? Oh, I think Kizzer probably wanted to be able to try to get past that. Yeah, because you saw the walk forward, right? But
oh, no, yeah. Once again, the Kunzite just meeting its mark. There's the reset. Nice tech on this.
Okay, Godhand gets immediately teleported. Wow, okay, because that was counter hit. I wasn't sure if Swirly Glasses actually could have converted off that, which would be the most 9 thing ever if you could convert off that.
Right.
Okay, Crimson Raider. It's got the Kunzite on deck. It gets blocked though.
Block.
Double block. Nice.
Let's go.
Oh, the burst comes out. Can you block in time? Okay. Oh, Kunzite. So Kunzite has a minimum distance. And the minimum distance actually gets turned around if the character gets behind you when it happens. But that means Swirly Glass is going to be moving on from top 48 to top 24 right there. Kizzercrate is going to have 10 push-ups to do. Kizzercrate has 10 push-ups. Right here. Right here. All right, there it is. Yeah. He doesn't even go all the way down. I'm upset. All right, fine. He can have these. All right, so Kizzercrate did his 10 push-ups. So if you don't know, a purple throw, you have over 30 frames to be able to tech it. Over 30 frames. Well, you know, that's the small portion of the number.
Hello.
And so because you have over 30 frames to be able to tech it,
I think it might be more than 30 frames.
It's over 30. No,
it might be 40 something.
It is over 30 frames. So we've instigated a rule where if you get purple thrown, you must without a TRM or a throw counter, because you can't tech those. It's literally impossible. Where if you get purple thrown, you must do 10 push-ups, because this way you will never want to get purple thrown again in your life if you have that many push-ups.
Unless you're trying to get some fucking some big arms, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I guess that's true. Yeah.
I don't know about me, but I got the dad bod going on right now.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, me too, but I feel it. The pandemic has been unkind to my
dad bod summer, baby.
my gym regimen, if you will. But all right, coming up next, we're gonna have Zen out of Texas versus Haru.
Yes. Shouts out to the Texas scene. Those guys are wild boys.
Yeah. And I mean, this is one of the most wild boys out of all the Texas scene, actually. Zen. Maybe.
Okay. Here's my question.
Okay.
How does Texas have somebody like Beta Dude who's a methodical?
Well, it's because Beta Dude is the only one. Right, Beta Dude is like he's like the outlier, yes, right? Like he's the chosen one, right?
Every Ragnar player is a nut. Like actually a nut. I don't understand, man. You got all these great footsie tools. You have a Jesus kick. You got a good DP. And you're just out here throwing out like random gauntlet Hades.
Are you going to be okay?
No!
Okay, I just had to check before I continued.
I don't know what's wrong with Ragnar players, man.
Well, I mean, you know, Zen's here for a reason at the very least, right? Like, so that being a quote-unquote nut has helped, if you will. Now, and to be fair, I have not seen Zen play since I think it was CEO when I personally saw him play. He was at Frosty, but I did not get to watch any of his matches.
Yes, I did not get to watch.
So you know, there could be a difference in play style. Well, I mean, you know, we saw Hellsfang into DP, so Haru, on the other hand, is Haru and Zen have actually been playing for a very long time in terms of this game's lifespan.
Yes.
And Haru has been on S for a hot-ass minute, right?
I mean, that's a good-ass character to play.
Yeah, it's S tier character. Oh, the jump C was able to catch Zen. You know, see, the thing is there was no counter hit there, right? So I wonder if that was maybe like catching a jump out during the pre-jump frames.
Perhaps. It also looked like it was really low, so he was thinking maybe it was with.
Oh, could have tried to like, well, no, because that would have been a counter hit. I was thinking, oh, maybe 6A, but then it would have been counter hit, so.
Yeah, maybe it was just thinking like, oh, maybe it's going to be like a fake high and a low, right?
I'm sticking with my fuzzy jump idea, personally.
Fuzzy jump idea?
Yeah, personally.
Look at that!
So, okay. That Gauntlet Hades I will give Zen because you remember back in the day when people would use Gauntlet Hades to catch Aracune above them?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So that one I'll give.
That was on his wake up though.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, you got me on that one for sure. Oh, the Zen
Big
special fatal counter 5D is an anti-air. To be honest with you,
no, that's actually good. That's
that's what I was gonna say. I think that's really good as an anti-air because it's a gigantic hitbox, and if you get the hit, it's huge damage. Like 4.6K. It was like almost 4K before the. That was a good DP.
That was smart. I will give him that one. He got the health fleet.
And it was not a big mistake. Thank you, BlackAtlas. Ragnar players will always pick the song, and it's just like, why?
It's like it's some unwritten rule by Ragnar players. It's like, oh, Black Onslaught.
Yeah, but gonna be able to get full conversion off this. Haru bursting at the very end of the combo when all the damage has already been administered. Very interesting choice here because they're not gonna get that burst back for a long time.
That's true.
Well, I mean, it's not gonna matter because it's last round, right? But
I mean, even then, I feel like I would have saved it because it wasn't even a big momentum burst kind of thing either, you know?
Oh, Blood Scythe just barely too close on the startup. So when you like the closer you are on Blood Scythe on startup, the harder it is to hit somebody on the other side, right? Because you go further. And so, I mean, hey, maybe that quote-unquote not momentum burst is going to pay off in dividends. No, jumps over, and you can't burst this. This is 100 meter.
No,
you got to overdrive.
Yeah, overdrive.
Oh, drop on the combo there, but ran up EA, and that was
Ragnar players
the
are
active
a single-celled organism.
Okay, look, Zen was upset about that as well, to be fair, because you could see it on his face.
All Ragnar players. Single-celled organisms, I'm telling you.
It's them and Pega players, right?
Single brain cell. One
and
tiny one. And all the collective Ragnar players shared this single cell.
Over the cloud network, the cloud computing service. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you muted Alex? So he's just muted? He's done? Wait. When did Alex get muted? How long ago?
Oh God, I'm back, guys. I'm back.
How long ago did Alex get muted? Was I just commentating by myself that entire match?
Yes, you were.
Oh my God.
Our Ragnar, our streamer is a Ragnar player, and he lost his brain cell on the stage. So.
Yeah, Callisto is a Ragnar player. For those of you who don't know.
Single-celled organism.
Yeah, coming into game 2, Zen.
Okay.
Oh, that's So you know how when people like fight easy, when you end up fighting like easy right?
Yeah.
You think, okay, I should never press a button after throw attack. Ragnar's another character that's probably pretty similar to that.
It's a big similar thing just because it's like, oh, he has Jesus kick, you know. Another character is Jubei just because he also has a Jesus kick.
Yeah, but in the air specifically, it's Blood Scythe for Ragnar, right?
Yeah.
So
that's like Hakumen and Jin as well.
Yes, exactly. So you know, there's certain characters that you have to classify to know what to do after throw attack. And I like this OD here from Zen because it's going to get a lot of I was going to say gotta get a lot of health back, but an unfortunate drop.
But it's okay. Look at that overdrive, just building up so much meter.
Yep, going to get a little bit of health back on that DP, and just outside of the range of SDP, which is actually really difficult to do, by the way, because SDP is the furthest horizontally reaching Dragon Punch in the entire game.
Yes.
To the point where Azrael cannot actually backdash OS it. It still hits the backdash.
Yeah, it's crazy. This is a good character, man.
Yeah, that's quite strong, for sure. Okay, Gauntlet Hades combo. Gonna be able to get full knockdown on. I should just stop. I need to stop. This is my fault. Okay, 2C. Finish this one.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Redemption arc.
Ooh, was probably looking for a jump out. That's what that tells me. But yeah, there's the burst, and yeah, good call out right there from Zen. This isn't gonna kill though. Oh no.
Can't meter to kill.
Yeah.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Could have just did a different combo, but Zen.
Yo, pop off, Zen. Yeah.
So made it from top 48 to top 24 right now. Losers is Zen, and then one more.
Oh
so
my
it's
God,
losers, so
the
it's probably-
emotions. This is probably, is this the first time that Zen has ever made a top 24 like this?
Maybe in a bracket of this size.
Yes.
That's the only thing I can understand from the feelings
Yes.
that he's exuding right now. And by the way, wearing the Xehanort outfit, like this whole
This whole ass Xehanort.
yeah, just sick as hell, to be quite honest with you.
I'm telling you, man. Ragnar players. I'm not gonna stop. This is like Morbius brainworms right now.
Yeah. So for Haru, that's going to be the end of the BlazBlue tournament, unfortunately. But so Zen has either 1 or 2 more matches to be able to make it to top 8.
Yes,
I believe it's going to be at least 2 because you're on loser side, right? So then you have to go from top 24 to top 16, then so it's at least 2 more to make it to top 8. But I could be wrong about that.
But also up next we have the
Daze.
old boy, Mr. Daze.
Yeah, used to go by a different name, but now it's Daze.
Mr. 13
Is that
Blades, if you
Nabibi?
will. And then who is that?
Nabibi?
Who is that?
No!
Who is that?
Okay, so Nabibi is a Dragon Ball player from PNW who just recently picked this game up. And I'm not talking about the second that rollback came out. I'm talking about like after that.
Yep.
Nabibi is a top 48. Good for Nabibi. I'm so happy for Nabibi. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
He has to play against Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Jin.
Mr. Jin.
Actual, yeah, Mr. Jin. This is like D-Jin, basically.
So back in the day, right? Back in the day, back in my day, it was like Kizzie.
Yep.
13 Blades.
Yep.
Those are the 2.
Who's 13 Blades?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. The man formerly known as 13 Blades.
Yeah.
Daze. He's also a big Strive competitor, if you guys didn't know.
I've heard he plays Giovanna, something like that. Yeah, I think
something like that.
Yeah, so Nabibi plays LUEshi failing, and
that's like the very PNW character, I feel.
Unfortunately.
That's a very PNW character.
Unfortunately.
Yes. I feel like most people I know from PNW have at least touched LUEshi at least once.
Nope, I'm not gonna make the joke. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna make the joke. You set me up so easy, but I'm not doing it.
Hey, at least you recognized it. You're
yeah.
better than a couple of people.
So button check, are we good? Okay, it's good. It's real. Yeah. So this is gosh, like for the both of these players, if you've never run into LUEshi, this is like so annoying to deal with because a lot of the Japanese players used to call LUEshi jump win.
Yes.
Because if you did jump D, you won the game. And because most characters had very little they could end up doing about it. Jin is a character that can actually kind of deal, but that doesn't mean it's much easier, right?
Nope, not at all. Okay, whoa.
Okay, knockdown here with the Tsubamagashi, but yeah, Tsubamagashi right back, if you will.
No.
Yeah, okay, so that...
He's got Geo Brain right now.
So, no, the 6C is not the normal combo route right there, but you can actually get it if you're close enough to the corner off of the D Dragon Punch, right? So it's... I mean, hey, at the very least, he remembers, the specific spacings of things. So that's really important.
Nice, confirm.
Force the burst, too.
Yep. If this was old days, he would have bursted. He would have made that
burst. Yeah,
we would have took that burst. Every Gen player has like bursters just in their veins.
Well, drop the combo right there in Nabibi because, a little bit newer to the game, does not recognize that the combo was going to end up getting dropped. Okay, double overhead right there.
The classic Jin, jump CC.
Jump 2C, jump C.
Jump 2C, jump C, my bad.
Well, I mean, it used to be jump C back in the day, before he got jump C,
Before he got a better jump C?
Yeah, which is crazy to me, because his jump C was already good.
Remember his old 3C? This has made it better.
Yeah, it was a Hime sweep.
All right, knockdown. Check the roll.
Yeah, always check the roll with 2B as a Jin player. It's just incredibly good. There's so many active frames, it reaches very far.
Always got to check these new players.
God.
Yeah, 5B.
That's the hard part, because if you see the opponent doing a lot of barrier block, 5B is an incredibly strong tool as a guard string, right? Because it's already plus before the barrier
I'm sorry,
block.
you said that Jin had strong tools?
Yeah, no, I mean, it's so weird, right? Who would have ever thought about that,
But Jin's a mid-tier character.
I am 100% being sarcastic, by the way. This character's crap.
Jin's a mid-tier character, guys.
No, he's not. Shut up.
He's a mid-tier character. He's so honest.
Can we get that mute again? Callisto?
Hey, he's a Ragnar player. He knows how honest Jin is.
Nice, crouch and confirm. Yep.
All right, burst out.
Yeah, which is totally fine with daze because at this point, like, you have such a resource lead, right? And you have active flow, so any hit's gonna kill if you get it. Nice block on the overhead.
That's a classic LUEshi a reset, right?
Yeah, agreed. And it's so annoying for people to deal with too if they don't know what's going on. But yeah, waves of ice. Toga.
That's hashtag all 13 blades. Bring him back. I miss the old 13 blades.
He's hey. Well, buy his old album then.
He looks like he's gonna come out with a new album, man. Look at him. So styling.
Yeah, Nabibi. He's got to make something happen here.
Did you teach this guy? You teach him?
I have not.
You're not sunning him?
What'd you say?
You're not sunning him?
No, well, I mean, like, I would love to, but I just haven't actually, like, taught him anything, so.
Oh.
Okay, throw attack, or no throw attack, excuse me. Yeah, full combo right there into Zonson, and remember that you can't really do a true safe jump off of that, too.
Oh, no punish.
Yeah. Really unfortunate, but the overhead right here, overdrive, is going to start paying off dividends now. The possibility of active flow is finally real for
Hey, reset, baby, let's go! Yeah, that was shades of Evo. Do you remember that?
Actually, yes, I do.
Oh my God.
Emergency tech. Yeah, so when you emergency tech in this game, you have no invincibility, but you get up faster than a regular tech, right? So a lot of people end up not being ready for it. Now, there is DP available, plus, yeah, the meter right there.
Oh, there it is! All 13 blades! All 13 blades!
And that is really good for daze right now. Going into set point.
0 overdrive bar, no burst. Mental stack, 100.
Yeah, I think the big issue right there for Nabibi was the fact that wasn't thinking about the meter amount that daze had, right?
Yes.
To not think about, like, oh, DPRC is a thing, right?
Even then, I think, like, from then, you might want to try to up back, but since you're still on block stun and how fast Jin really runs up on you, getting caught by a low is very, it's pretty real.
Yeah, well, there's the overhead right there from the BB. The mix-up potential could be pretty real right here, but there's that DP. Yeah, I mean, has burst available, is on set point. At this point, you're going to see a lot of risk, and there's the magnet hands. If you've never played BlazBlue, this game is notorious for characters having incredible air throw range.
Speaking of incredible air throw range, we got probably the 2 best air throw characters in this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Easyoi, LUEshi, Jin.
I think there's
got to be one more, right?
I think it's just that.
Is it Izanami?
No,
it's not Izanami. You're right. But I mean, the point being,
it might be Tager, but it's Tager.
Okay, gonna be able to get the ice on this one. Yeah, knockdown here, and there's a lot of meter, active flow, and overdrive. A single hit is going to be dead. Use an overdrive now. Okay. Nabibi didn't recognize that he was about to build burst back.
Yeah, no, I think he got a misinput right there because he just whiffed the throw on the ground.
So maybe actually missed the burst input. Yeah. Okay, I see.
Unfortunate, but good stuff from Nabibi. You said that they just started playing BlazBlue?
Very recently, yes.
That's crazy.
And has already made top 48. Unfortunately, has to go down to daze, but if you're going to lose to anybody, daze is going to be like beating most people anyway.
Honestly, yes. You know how much trouble when daze was coming out to like our random local tournaments or whatever, and I had to run into them. I'm like, man, I don't want to think.
Well, too bad. You don't have much of a choice. So that's going to be the end of Nabibi's tournament life for this game. I believe Nabibi is still in Dragon Ball, but I could be wrong.
Yes, but up next we're going to actually have... Okay, we're actually going to have the last match. I guess they've been running a lot of stuff off stream, but it's going to be Watch Sinful Gear Ray.
Another PNW player. So this is PNW's Easyoi player.
Yep, and then of course Burning Nachos,
whom we saw a little bit earlier. So yeah, y'all saw Burning Nachos' Ragna a little bit earlier. This is one of the Montreal representatives. Got to give a shout out again to United Montreal Air Dashers. You mad, right? But so I guess I get the opportunity to talk a little bit about Ray because we have yet to see Ray on stream, to my knowledge, unless he was on before our block.
Yeah,
Ray is the PNW Easyoi player who is not as new as Nabibi and has definitely been playing before rollback. Okay. So there's way more experience here. However, Ray was one of the people that was somebody we weren't like, we weren't sure like how well they were going to do with this game, but it's a step-by-step process, and Ray has treated it like a step-by-step process. As of recent, if you know Ruka, who's somebody who's been doing very well.
I mean, he's carrying the entire PNW scene on his back.
So Ruka and I, we went to a tournament and we both tried to play Ray in casuals. We got mopped up at one point, right? And it was before the tournament started. We were just trying to get warm-ups, and so we're playing versus Ray, and we get destroyed, and we're like, Wait.
What kind of
What happened?
They drank that drink from what was it? NBA Jam or whatever.
Yeah, Mike Special stuff.
Mike Special stuff.
Yep. But yeah. So
honestly, this is a good character if you're really interested in getting into BlazBlue and you want somebody super technical, you want somebody that's super good. You have the execution for it. Easy, always the go-to character.
I think those like both the characters on screen are two different sides of the spectrum of like if you're trying to get into BlazBlue for a particular reason.
Yep.
Ragnar's really good if you just want to like have something simple but is still good and to learn fundamentals, right?
Yep.
Whereas Easy is like, okay, I'm a technical player. I want to play a technical character.
I want to learn the ins and outs. I want to learn every nook and cranny about this game.
You will definitely learn about the trifecta of BlazBlue, which is, overdrive, active flow and whatnot, like all that stuff. You will learn about that playing
resource management.
But you got to get past this Ragnar right now is Ray.
Oh, nice side switch. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunate drop from Burning Nachos. That was actually a really strong position at first because Ray has barely any stocks, right? But there's that overdrive. Should be able to EA. So now you're going to have 4 stocks. You're going to have active flow, and you're going to get gain arts most likely here pretty soon.
So a big thing that I like to think about when there's an Izanami, or wow, Izanami on...
There it is! There's the air throw! Yep, we were talking about it earlier, the magnet hand! So, you can grab limbs in this game, right? So that's not just like Izanami being absolutely insane. Don't get me wrong, she is, but like, you can also grab limbs.
So, okay, so, as I was saying, every stock from Izanami roughly translates to 1,000 damage if you get hit.
Yeah, I guess that's a fair assessment, yeah. Oh, right there. Well, I mean, straight into air throw from death, and that was that 1,000 damage, right? Was able to use the extra stock to be able to finish that
good
combo.
old Estrella.
Estrella is one of the scariest tools in the game for a number of reasons, actually. It fatal counters if you get hit by it, which is...
It's super fast.
Yes, it's incredibly fast, and you can delay into it, right? So you can frame trap people. All for the low cost of 1 stock.
Honestly, that move is... SKD found some crazy stuff with Estrella not too long ago.
Like recently?
Yes, like OD Estrella, and I'm just like, I don't know how you did it, but here we are.
Found new stuff. Oh, hopefully they pull it off at another tournament at some point.
This is gonna hit.
Is that okay? I was wondering if that 2A was
if this character wasn't good enough, that super is also one of the fastest supers in the game.
Oh, got hit by the slash. Oh, no, dropping the combo though from Ray. Burning Nachos is really going to have to fight from the back burner. They do have a lot of meters, so they could steal quite a bit of life if they're able to find a way against these backdashes. But that's the hard part, is right, dealing with Gainart's backdash is like a chore.
Punish. That was actually a string into 5C, and usually that's a...
Punishable, yeah, exactly. Or with punishable, sorry. Oh, but nice block, no punish though, forcing the RC there from Burning Nachos. Gonna get a lot of this life back.
I like what Burning Nachos did right there, though. They did Quiet Hades and then extreme delayed the RC.
Oh, a Beast Saber just far enough away. Burning Nachos got to be counting the prayers on that one. Oh,
okay.
I thought you were going to get a full conversion off of that. No, but there's the RC right there. Yeah, so you're still in the block stun from the low, and so you try to like jump out, but it turns out like she's just going to be able to overhead you.
This character's pretty good.
Yeah, she's quite strong.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Burning Nachos.
A little heated. Take a little bit.
The Burning Nachos did this when they won last time as well. They won the game, just took a breather. So this has to be a part of their mantra, right? Like every single game, I'm just going to take a breather, which I think is really good. Because not a lot of people like try to take the time that they need to be able to just chill out.
Honestly, I can agree with that because, I play a lot of competitive games, and I'll tell you what, I tilt queue a lot. And
I lost. I'm getting back in there. I need a better game.
It wasn't my fault. Oh my god.
It was all 7 of my teammates' fault. That looked so funky. Like, it makes sense by the way the game's like mechanics work, but it just still looked weird.
Yes.
Oh, cut the backdash. That's great for Burning Nachos.
Confirm.
2C.
I don't understand. Okay, so how are Ragnar players all play the same, but then they also do the most optimal stuff?
So they don't training mode the other stuff. They just training mode the confirms, right?
Yes.
So clearly that's what that means.
I don't want to learn the game. I just want to do the thing.
Now come on, they know how to play the game.
I just hate on Ragnar players. I don't know why. It's too fun.
I think you're just trying to make Callisto mad, is what it is.
Yeah, it's true.
But, oh, look at that conversion. That was sick.
Why don't you do that, Ryan?
Double Conklin Hades right there. Jump D's. Oh, counter hit again. That's going to be a free full conversion.
That's gonna be good.
If you burst here, you're a fool, Ray. That's all I know. Yeah.
If you burst here, you're a fool.
Yeah, I'm just straight up like
disowned.
I would never disown Ray.
I've disowned so many people in my entire career of fighting games.
My heart is not black enough yet. Give me a couple more years, you know?
Only a couple more years.
Yeah.
You're going to lose all your reactions by then.
Well, I mean, I don't have them now anyway, so. Oh, the jump A!
Nice, confirmed.
You know, I gotta give it to Burning Nachos. Throughout this entire set so far, I've noticed a lot of really strong spacing. Yeah, right there. So, like, is thinking about where Ezio might want to go and calling it out left and right has caught just about every backdash. A lot of super jumps now. The first game was a bit different, but that moment that Burning Nachos took to just chill and breathe, that's the result.
Oh my God, let's go.
This is gonna finish it off, Nightmare.
Canada. I love Canada, man.
One apiece right now. Yeah, you're talking about loving the French Canadians. Well, I mean, you got one right here.
Look at him.
Almost looks
magnificent.
Looks like a bit of a flex, right?
He is flexing, bro. Look at him.
Ray is like trying to think about it right now. Just look at that.
Intimidating.
Just
powerful. Strong.
Moisturized.
Living my best. Staying in my lane.
Finally looked at the camera. We got him.
We did it. We did it, boys.
All right, yeah, so one apiece right now. And again, this is the last match to qualify for top 24 here for BBCF. So you really got to pull out the final stops here if you want to be the hero of your area. I mean, Ray rocking the PNW.
Okay,
and,
yeah. Dude, C/ round start.
It's so good, right? You get your 2 stocks, and then, like, if they block it, you still get your teleport out, right? So
it's so strong. It's so strong.
Full stocks right now here for Ray.
Oh my God.
Overhead on this one. The Burning Nachos will not burst here anymore. I think
it messes up the combo.
Overdrive could be possible, but like that's only if you get a real good hit, right? Like honestly, the JAs. That's an adjustment from Ray versus Burning Nachos' JAs, right? Yeah.
Ezio JA pretty good too.
Yeah,
what in the world?
There's no way that was intentional, right? I feel like no, because if Ray did OS into backdash.
No, I don't think so.
It would have caught the backdash.
I'm gonna point that on Ragnar.
Like I don't think that was like intentionally catching. Like I don't think that was the plan from Burning Nachos, but I think like that's what would have happened if the backdash happened.
Okay. I understand what you're trying to say, but all I'm saying is Ragnar player.
All right, gonna be able to get full stocks again, and I mean this was such a strong start for Ray the first time. I mean,
okay, DP's out. Yep, take that risk.
Okay. Oof, yeah, I didn't know what side that was going to end up being on, so it was a good thing that Burning Nachos was black, but there's the throw counter, untackable throw, big damage right here, and you don't have burst off of active flow. Is this going to be OD Foe Riser? Okay.
No, we're going ham, baby.
I mean, like, you know, why not, right? Like, you can just bait Inferno Divider, but if you do it delayed off the OD, this is full combo, so you're going to get a good amount of health back. Honestly, you want to go into Devoured by Darkness in this combo at this point. Oh, well, you can't anymore. Cut the teleport, though. Hold on. Counter assault.
Oh no. Oh no.
You converted?
Oh no.
Oh my God, Ray is okay. Ray
that was kind of sick. That was actually kind of sick.
Yeah, that conversion was gone. Like I'm so proud of Ray. Oh my God.
That was almost a really, really good comeback from Burning Nachos, though.
Yeah, I agree. If Burning Nachos was able to convert that combo into Devoured by Darkness, that actually would have been even in life, right?
I feel like that would have been a really hard thing to go into Devoured by Darkness just because of it was a CDB starter.
Yes.
And even if you're an OD, that the damage duration and
timer
is just, it's really hard. So you have to just get a knockdown into fishing for a next hit.
I fully agree. It's just if it happened, it would have been an even life situation, and that comeback would have been absolutely possible, which would have been bonkers.
look. Willie was sleeping because Willie knows that they have to live with a Ragnar player.
You're gonna get banned, but that's all I know. It's like
I'm 100% gonna get banned. This guy feeds me. I go to his house and I play Tager.
Gosh, how could you? How could you do that to him?
I know, right? But that's going to be it for our top 48 to top 24.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we can't feed you any more BlazBlue, unfortunately. Like, you know, Ryan can feed everybody else in the Midwest.
I literally go to the. Shouts out to our streamer, guys, BG Callisto. This guy literally cooks the best white people food I've ever had in my life. And then I beat him up with Tager.
Yeah.
It's a really good time. But up next, we're actually going to have the Street Fighter V Midwest versus West Coast up next. I know that these guys have been talking some smack.
Absolute smack. Yeah, there's been videos and everything. So if you guys better catch up during the break because
you guys need to look at the
there's
lore.
Yes.
There's some lore.
The stories right now. So yeah,
man.
anyway, so go ahead and stick around after the break for the Street Fighter V Midwest versus West Coast, which is coming up next. We're going to get on out of here. We hope that you enjoyed the BlazBlue for today because there will be more tomorrow. So do not miss that because that is going to be the creme de la creme of BlazBlue. So thank you so much, guys, and make sure to catch that Street Fighter V after this.